Hello, hello. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. What are they gonna? Is this too big? So mic check, mic check. Okay, let's do it. And こうして continue. What a sec. Okay, let's do it. Wednesday, September 30th, 2020. So Wednesday, September 30th. Let's do like 3 days in this stream. A little bit shorter than usual. Okay, let's read the article. Protests arise over government treatment of Atlantic immigrants. I'm kind of worried about Aqua, the girl from Atlantic. Dwarven-made cars face challenge against an unexpected competitor. The Mother Earth organization fights to save more forest. Wait. Welcome. Oh, who are you? Good evening, sir. Hello. I'm from the Federal Immigration Regulation and Enforcement Division. Okay. Or FIRE for short. FIRE. How may I help you? We've heard reports of alien sightings in this area. We take the issue of illegal interstellar immigration seriously. Have you seen any creatures you would consider to be alien in nature? I don't think so. But what should I be looking for? What's the alien look like? We're not 100% sure, but according to some eyewitnesses, it's wearing a spacesuit or something similar. That's a pretty eye-catching outfit. You would think an illegal alien would try to blend in better, right? To avoid attention, you know? That is a very good point. In fact, there might be a slight possibility that we have been running around after false testimonies. Wait, testimonies ってなんだっけ? Testimonies. Testimonies means spoken or written statements that something is true, especially those given in low quote. False testimonies. Statement. They are superior. Oh wait. No. They are superior creatures after all. Thank you for your help. If you see any suspicious activities, please contact us through our website. Will do, sir. What? You don't want to drink anything before leaving? We're good. Take care on your way. Neil is in danger. You really need to be more careful, Neil. Aqua. Oh, good evening, Christian. Yo, Martel too. Yay. Hello, Miss Aqua and Miss Martel. Have you both been somewhere together? We plan to meet here. It's just a coincidence we arrived at the same time. Would you like to order anything? Do you want to order first? Nah, you go first. Okay. Can I have a cup of green tea with a lot of mint? Sure. Green tea, mint. Marrakesh. Your drink is ready. This looks really fresh. I call this Marrakesh, inspired by its origin. Marrakesh in Morocco? That's the tea. I heard that people there really love tea. Let's give it this try then. Let's give this a try then. Oh my. It's warm, but very refreshing. No wonder Morocco is often associated with tea. How about you, Mr. Martel? Wait, can I see? This one. Marrakesh. You want to order right away? Sure. I'll have the Teteric. Teteric. Te means tea. Teteric. What is that? What is Teteric? Teteric. I don't have the recipe. Wait, what is Terik? Parik. Parik means... Tarik. What's the clue? I'll have the Tarik. Have I made you the tea? Tarik. Tarik. Can I Google Tarik? What Tarik is? Tarik. Tarik is Malaysian, Singapore, Brunei restaurant. Tarik is A rich tea with condensed milk. It's milk tea, basically. It's like tea, condensed milk. It's like honey and milk. Let's try. Honey milk tea. Teh tarik. It's definitely tea. And milk. Should I add honey? It's condensed milk. It should be sweet. Milk honey tea. Tea honey. Honey tea. Fuck. Tea. Milk. Hey, tea latte. Is this impossible to make? Tarik. Wait. Hello. Assalamualaikum. I don't know how to make teh tarik. Help. This is last chance. Tea milk? But I don't have condensed milk. Tea milk? Isn't it just milk tea? What is teh tarik? No lemon. I don't have the recipe. Tea, lemon, cinnamon. This is Russian tea masala chai Galahad. I'm just gonna do tea milk. Teh tarik! Yay! The usual one is just tea and condensed milk and sugar. Yay! I did it. Here's your teh tarik. Teh tarik. Is there anything wrong? No. It's better than I thought it would be, actually. The taste is really authentic. Just like the tea tarik you get in Southeast Asia. ちょっと濃い紅茶. Thank you for the compliment. Where did you learn to make it? I traveled around Southeast Asia a few years ago. So you learned about it in Malaysia? Yes, and from videos on the internet. So, how are things going in the office? As usual, hiring. But thanks to you and your team, we've made some good progress with a problem we've been stuck on for a while. I'm glad I could be of help. It's not every day our research can have an impact as direct as this. Only a few weeks after publication, no less. The thing is, even with your help, we still need to do a ridiculous amount of overtime to make sure the game will be available for the holiday season. it's around this season. Oh, I want to say please don't forget to rest, but I'm sure it won't be that easy for you and the team. As if those executives, what is that? Executives. As if those executives care about us. Overtime is not mandatory, they'll say. Please see your family, get some rest. But we all know that optional overtime is passive-aggressive move. We'll stay longer in the office anyway. Because if you go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them. You'll feel guilty. I understand that so much. I hate to admit it, but yeah, it's guilt. I wish I could help you, or at least say something to boost your morale. Morale? Sadly, I'm not the right person to give you advice about that. For guilt is something that also bothers me a lot, even for things I shouldn't feel guilty about. And you know what makes it worse? I know the state of the industry, but it still saddens me to realize that my favorite series was born out of such sacrifice. Game industry. I'm sorry I ruined the mood for everyone. Don't worry about it, Aqua. I'm not that bad off, you know? At least the company gives a decent compensation. Salary? Compensation means money that is paid to someone in exchange for something that has been lost or damaged, or for some problem. 手当か。残業手当のこと。Payment for overtime? Healthcare, bonuses, and so on. Okay. And we're already used to this. So don't you worry about me, okay? Getting used to unhealthy working conditions shouldn't be a norm. Hey, cheer up. Remember? Your research helped us a lot. Thanks to you, the rest of the development is going to be much easier. How's your game doing, by the way? Actually, I have some good news about it. What is it? The game got approved to be showcased at Max West this year. That's really good news. Congrats. Thank you. So, what's the problem then? I haven't confirmed my attendance to the organizer. Why? Confirm it fast. Before they give your spot to another indie. I'm just not sure about it. What's stopping you? Cost? The booth is free for indies. That's good then. And the event's even in Seattle. You don't need to spend anything to travel or accommodation. It's a golden ticket. But I'm not that confident. You passed the selection process, right? That should be enough validation to reassure you of the game's quality. If I'm not mistaken, the judges are usually prolific people in the industry. Prolific. Producing a great number of amount of something. Professional, it means. Producing a great number of amount of something. Prolific. and also senior journalist. I know. But I've told you about my game, right? It's pretty non-traditional. And thousands of people will be visiting Max, expecting Full Metal Conflict and other bigger games. Every game has its own market, you know? And you'll be in the indie area. People know what to expect there. Gamers aren't stupid. What if some haters visit the booth? What if they don't like my game and say bad things about it? Or about me? That's not gonna happen. It's an expo, not the internet. People are way nicer in real life. Even after all that, I'll still be there by myself for the whole event. That one is a problem. Yeah. Meeting that many people is already scary enough. Doing it for 4 days straight, showing my baby to the public, I just can't imagine the horror. You check the schedule. You know what? So far, my schedule is pretty empty around then. If things stay this way until Max, I'll come with you. Love in the air. No, you don't have to do that. Even if you're free, then you shouldn't waste your time on me. Relax, or something. Nah, that's no bother. I'll be going to the event anyway. Might as well come with an exhibitor badge. What about your company's booth? Don't worry about it. There are hundreds of us. I can just ask my lead to skip this year. But, I'm coming with you. Whether you like it or not. Okay. Good. Now what are you gonna show the game on? I'll have a laptop and smartphone. Is the expo build ready? Expo build? You're not planning to showcase the full version, right? Oh, that's the plan. Don't. I can give you the guidelines on what to have for the expo build. You have the game with you now? It's on my phone. I can send you the build now if you want. Do so. Okay. Got it. Now let's see. Rhea? Oh, you. Hello, Miss Rachel. Hi, Kuchin. What's wrong? Nothing. I've just been practicing all day and I'm pretty tired. Are you having a concert soon? Don't tell anyone yet, that will be announced tomorrow. But I'm going to perform at Coachella next week. They're still adding new performers? Yeah, you might say that those announced this late are like replacement? Backups. Oh. But it's still the biggest festival in the country. Yes. And I'm excited for it. I think I should celebrate with a special drink. Something sweet. What do you want to order? Sweet hot chocolate. Let me see my tomodachi. What's new? Myrtle. Yay. We became friends. Favorite things, me time, what I'm doing with my life. As I've stated before, working on Full Metal Conflict series. Okay, hot chocolate. Teh-tarik. Tea with milk mixed by pouring the two repeatedly between cups. Originally from Malaysia. 美味しそう。Pouring the two repeatedly between cups. Dark chocolate. Sweet hot chocolate. This should be sweet. Chocolate. Hot chocolate. Should I add milk? What if I do this? This is not sweet enough. Maybe like no, not coffee. Choco powder. Choco powder. Honey. Milk. Or choco powder. Honey. Let's try this. Honey chocolate. Doesn't sound like a solid menu. Did I try choco powder, honey milk? I can try one last time. どうしようかな。Chocolate. Hot chocolate, honey chocolate, sweet chocolate. I wanna trash it. Choco powder, honey milk. Chocolate milk with heart. I think this is it. Here's your drink. Oh, it looks pretty. And it's warm and sweet. I love it. Yay. Please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else. Thanks. Other than the instruction on the loading screen, try putting a time limit on how long they can play. Why? Wouldn't that break their immersion? Probably, but in case there's a good reaction to it, you might have people lining up to play your game. Don't want to make them wait too long. That makes sense. If you don't want to put a time limit on it, try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. A story or a situation that is exciting because its ending or result is uncertain until it happens. Cliffhanger. 日本語でなんて言うんだろう。Cliffhanger. 意味。日本語にないね。That's a nice word. That should get people's attention. Noted. Dad? Rachel, Dad. What are you doing here? After what you did at the studio this evening, I was worried I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio, so I thought you'd be here. But we cannot just limit ourselves to this place. And now you're causing another ruckus. Noisy situation or argument. Ruckus. Ruckus って言うんだ。We're sorry, Jin. We didn't mean to cause you any problems. You are sorry. I don't have anything to be sorry for. Well, anyway, I better order something. What are you having? What are you having? What would you recommend? Wait. What are you having? That was my line. What are you having? Might I suggest a cup of Spanish Sahara? Oh, what is that? It's basically hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Sounds delicious. I'll take that Spanish Sahara. Spanish Sahara. Oh, Tomodachi update. Rachel. Hi there, I am Rachel Florencia. You might have seen me on your screen, singing, dancing, or modeling, working on a few albums especially for you right now. Idol. Sweet, nourishing, healthy chocolate. Okay. What did I say? Hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Chocolate, milk, ginger. Interesting combination. Spanish Sahara. Oh, churros 入ってる. Your drink is ready, sir. My, this is amazing. Glad you liked it. Dad? Yes? Let's just go home after you finish your drink. Not until you leave that good-for-nothing cupboard. I need him. He's going to help me become more successful. I know Morris. He's not a good person. The industry has changed, Dad. It's not like 20 years ago. Besides, since he left, he's been growing his brand, making his name, managing a lot of stars so they become superstars. I still have my informants. Informant. Someone who gives information to another person or organization. I still have my informants in the industry. Someone who you know. It hasn't changed much. And even if he has, it wasn't for the better. You're just being paranoid. First, you are afraid of how my fans would treat me. Now you're afraid of the industry too. What's next? You'll lock me in the house because you're afraid of the air I'm breathing? You're just too young to understand. Then make me understand, because this is definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn anything from Mom? You were together for almost 15 years, but you learned nothing. Not even how to talk to your own daughter. Rachel, I'm sorry, but I'm trying, okay? Try harder, because right now, you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, no one. I know, but give me a chance. You know what? It will take time for me to learn, but I am learning. Or, I could return to the industry. I could try to be your manager. Dad, are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind? Are you fucking out of your mind? You've been out of touch for so long. I told you, I have informants there. I'm not that out of touch. Of course, there are things I need to figure out, but it doesn't work that way, Dad. You know what? You know that. Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy. If I take things slow, I'll lose all my momentum. If If you don't want me to be your manager, can you at least choose someone other than Maurice? I don't think so. Mr. Lester is at the highest of his career now. He's my best chance right now. Don't be too paranoid, okay? I've made my decision. Now, please go home, relax, and don't ever come to the studio again. I'm going back there. I need to practice for the festival. It's only a few days away, and it's a big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist. When are you going to be home? I don't know. I'll be staying at the hotel the label provided. But that's... See you, Dad. Wait, Rachel. Excuse me for a moment, Jin. Your dad. I'm sorry about what just happened. You don't have to apologize. Yeah, we were busy minding our own business anyway. What? You don't hear their argument, Myrtle? Of course I heard them. I just choose to ignore most of it. It's none of my business, is it? That's amazing. What's so amazing about that? I don't think I can do that. Dividing and focusing my attention so completely. Dividing. Especially when there's an argument like that. Are you saying you weren't listening to my advice and you were focusing on them instead? Nah. No, I was listening. I made notes. See, you didn't even realize that you are capable of focusing your attention. Now that you mention it, it happens naturally, I guess. Being born into a big family is useful after all. Yeah, sometimes we don't even realize what we are capable of doing. By the way, you want to head back now? Yeah, it's pretty late. Hyokjin, we're leaving. Hope you had a good time. Thank you for the drinks as usual. Please take care on your way home. Bye. Where is Freya? Oh wait. Spanish Sahara, warm and cozy just like a day in Barcelona. Henry. Favorite things, family, music. Trying to be a better father while running a record store. I guess that's all for... Oh, you're back. Oh, you're back, Mr. Hendry. Are you alright, sir? 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 Yes, yes. Please don't worry about me. Did you manage to catch up with Miss Rachel? No, I lost her. Sorry to hear that. But I'm sure she's alright. I hope you're right. By the way, pardon me for asking. Yes? Throughout your arguments with Miss Rachel, something kept bugging me. What's that? Why did you leave the music industry? Now that's a trip down memory lane. You don't have to tell me if it makes you uncomfortable. Oh no, it's fine. I left around 20 years ago, just as we were welcoming the beginning of the new millennium. It was a great time for girl bands, you know. They were huge in the 90s. And they were still enjoying the leftover sensation of the past decades. I met my wife while working. He worked for a record label. That's how we met. I decided to get married and settle down. I wanted a peaceful life. You didn't find peace managing girl bands? Oh gosh, no. The politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it's good. But what hits me hardest was the fans. Toxic fans are the worst. The teenage girls especially, they were crazy about their idols. To the point where they started doing really unimaginable stuff. Like what? Spending all their money trying to copy the superstar lifestyle, abandoning their responsibilities, their families. And the men, they were even worse. They sexualized the girls in every way you could possibly imagine. Edited photos, stalking, outright sexual assault. It was before the internet, mind you. I mean, the internet existed. But it wasn't mainstream as it is now. I wasn't even the target of the abuse. But it haunted me. It was everywhere. Don't talk to me about peace. I couldn't sleep back then. Not getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats. What do you do for a living now? After we get married, my wife and I opened a record store. It's not big, but we have a very specific audience. We're niche, but they love us for it. It's more than enough for our little family. You said you're still in touch with your friends in the music industry. They visit my place from time to time, and we all meet up at least once a year. Usually it's at my place. Gosh, look at the time. I should go home too. Are you going to be all right by yourself? Don't worry about me. I am an old cat. We are stronger than most people think. See you later, Jin. And sorry for bringing our fight to your place. Don't worry about it. Alright then, goodbye. Bye. Rhea didn't come. Marrakesh, fresh and healthy drink from Morocco. Green tea, mint green tea. Marrakesh. Thursday, October 1st, 2020. Coachella organizer reminds parents not to allow their children to attend unsupervised. Why, Shashin? Is that a werewolf? Rachel Florencia confirmed to perform at Coachella 2020. Congrats! Gail Neyman and Maruki Harukami to collaborate for a new IP. What is Gail Neyman is like Neil Gaiman, and Maruki Harukami is like Haruki Murakami ka. Sorry, we're not open yet. Oh, Neil. You've come very early today. Is there anything I can help you with? There is definitely something that you can do. What is it? Can we work here? Neil Gaiman. 知らない。Is that 小説家? Neil Gaiman. Neil Gaiman is a British writer. Neil Gaiman. Novels. American Gods. Coraline. Sandman? Sandman って歌のやつ Mr. Sandman. Sandman Netflix にある I see. Excuse me, what? Is it possible for us to work here? Why? We have learned something precious since we first arrived here. Communication is very important on Earth, and Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. It blows our mind to learn that you need to mix between verbal and non-verbal communication here. Yes, but I can see that your communication skill has improved an awful lot since you arrived. That is true, but it is not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about our things we learned them here. This made us think. Instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with our things properly. Sounds like a good strategy. That is why we asked you to allow us to work here. Because you want to interact with our customers? That is correct. I'm not sure about this. Neil, normally, if you are applying for a job on Earth, you have to go through certain processes before you finally get the job if you get it at all. Oh, let me think this over, if you don't mind, and I'll let you know tomorrow. Oh no, we're sorry for our spontaneity, but it has to be today. May I know why? Because we are leaving for an event tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Thank you. But with one condition. You won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you will give the cup to the customer. Understood. There are another things you need to keep in mind. What is that? Dealing with customers. Some people come here just to chill. They might come just for a drink, work, or to read something. I strongly suggest you let them be. But always be prepared if they want to talk about anything. How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not? That won't be easy, but you'll be able to judge based on their body language. Nonverbal signs? Yes. They will be very hard for us. That, indeed. Don't worry. I'll give you a sign. When you should start talking, or when you should stop. Thank you. We will need that so much. Well, that's basically all you need to do here. Do we need a special outfit to do the job? Not really. I'll lend you an apron, though, to help keep your suit clean, and to differentiate you from the customers. Differentiate って言うんだ。 Differentiate. To show or find difference between things that are compared. She ate. Differentiate. She ate. Differentiate you from the customers. Differentiate. ありやすいです。Differentiate. You don't really need more differentiation, but it will make you look more legit for the job. That is a very our thing to do. It is. Alright then. Are you ready for this? We are. Okay. Let's start the night. Welcome. Freya. Holy wow. What the hell is happening? Good evening, Miss Freya. Hey, Kushin, what's going on here? Well, Neil is working here tonight, and I thought I was the one who brought bad news. I never thought this place would be ground zero for an alien invasion. It's not that. Neil is just helping out. You've never looked like someone who needs help. There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never about conquering invasion. Conquering to take control or possession of foreign land. 占領する。Conquering Earth. In fact, getting sleepy. Okay. Good night. In fact, it is the other way around. Second, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who is getting help from the barista. Not the other way around. What? We have learned some things since we arrived. And we came to a conclusion. Before starting another breeding mission, we should learn about how our things communicate. We thought this place was the best place to learn. And you just agreed to this? On one condition, I make the drinks. Neil will only be here to serve and communicate. Fair trade. What's in it for you then? What? You're helping them you're helping them here. What do you get in return? Now that you mention it, if there is anything you want from us, please do not hesitate to ask. Don't mention it. Well, maybe you can be my next story. I can write an article about your work here. Freya, if I still need to write for the paper again. What happened? The chief found out. Oh. Is that why you didn't come yesterday? Yes. How did she find out? You remember my fateful meeting with the higher up in the elevator? Yes. The same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift. And the higher up mentioned our encounter to her. The chief called me into her office, and things went downhill from there. She realized immediately that it was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course. I'm sorry to hear that. What are you going to do now? Write the goddamn novel, I guess. And after that, hope that it sells well. If not, I don't know. We do not understand what is really happening, Miss Rhea. Oh, it's new. But we feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. How about a warm cup of drink? That is on the house. Huh? You allowed to do that? We will pay for the drink. No, it's okay. It's on the house. That was a nice thing to do, Neil. That was the best thing to do according to our senses. It was. So, what do you want to drink, Miss Rhea? Your favorite? Our favorite? Anything. I trust you with the decision. What should I make? Something that I haven't tried. Maybe coffee. Coffee. Mint. Should I try this one? Mint coffee. What about coffee lemon? Black lemon. Here is your drink, especially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop. Well, who else is gonna brew it? Thank you so much for this. I always wondered why your place only served hot drinks, but today I might have an idea why. How far along are you with the novel? I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think, now that I don't really need to care about other deadlines. And if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity into my blood, that sounds doable. Even without the caffeine infusion. Excuse me, Miss Rhea? We have learned extensively about Earthlings' bodies, about all the races, and we do not think infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable. I'm sorry, Neil. I'm not really in the mood for this sort of conversation. It was just... Neil? Rhea wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee. Oh, we're glad to hear that then. That was a figure of speech, Neil. We have heard about that term. It is still very hard to understand your language. It will always be hard. Languages will keep on changing. Understood. At least we are here now to learn the basics of how our things communicate. Miss Rhea, if we may ask away. How fast do you write? Not fast enough, apparently. But do you have numbers? Numbers. How many words do you produce per day? I don't think I have the exact number. But full-time, I should be able to write between 3,000 and 5,000 words per day. That's a lot. That's raw. After that, I still need to edit it. I usually end up with about half of what I originally wrote, according to our research. The standard number of words for the thing you need to write is between 50 and 100,000. That's right. But for this draft, I don't need to write that much. That is a pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write? Let's see. I think it should be around 15,000 words. That's pretty big for a pitch draft. Well, it's GRA Media, the biggest publisher around. If we count based on the number of words, it seems like you will be able to achieve your target easily. I wish. Writing isn't only about the number of words, Neil. It requires things outside the mere word count. If we only judge writers by their ability to write a large number of words, then we wouldn't have poetry or short stories. That is pretty hard to understand, but we learned beforehand that art is a difficult matter, even for art things. Yep. Art things seem to have a fascination for things which are hard to understand, from languages to arts. Right again. But you're not that wrong about writing, you know? Word count is one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by. It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there. So it is still a valid parameter. Definitely. Cool. That didn't sound at all like you, Neil. I guess you really are learning something on Earth. Oh, another guest. Oh, Miss Martle. Good evening, Miss Martle. I won't even ask, except for one thing. Who's making the drinks? I'm still the one responsible for that. Good. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. Coffee with a little bit of ginger. Coffee with a little bit of ginger. Haven't I tried this one earlier? Oh, Jahed Tuburuk. Your order is ready. Not bad, thanks. You're welcome. What brings you here today, Miss Martle? Neil, some people come to a coffee shop just to sit without being disturbed. Oh, that definitely seems to fit Miss Martle's visit here. Actually, I'm not here to just sit without being disturbed. Pardon us. I was just training Neil in how to talk with the customers here. I can see that. You're still trying to get laid? Oh, no, we're not. We're tasked with learning how our things communicate with each other. Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. One suggestion, if you want to blend in with us, stop using such formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Start listening the way we listen. Which essentially is not really listening at all. That will be very difficult to achieve, but we'll try. Step by step. One small step for you might be one giant leap for your kind. That was nicely said, Miss Rhea. By the way, Miss Martle, now that we know you are not here for your usual activities, are you here for someone then? Yeah. Oh, is it Aqua? What's the occasion? No special occasion. It's just date. Aqua. I'm sorry, I'm late. I was supposed to leave early, but... What is this? What's happening here?読めない. Here, I don't know. Where's Kuchin? Miss Aqua, please relax. I'm here. Oh, you're safe. Yes, everything is fine. Oof. Okay. Please let me take a breath. Here, please drink this water. Feeling better now? Yes. I'm sorry. It is alright, Miss Aqua. Everyone has been surprised to see me here. What are you doing here anyway? We are starting to think that we might need to make a recording for the answer to this question. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. No problem, Miss Aqua. It is time for our break anyway. So here's the deal. Blah blah blah. That's really interesting. Very nice of you to do this, Jin. It's nothing really. But do you really think one day is enough to learn everything? Definitely not. But we do not want to disturb this business for any longer. As if this place cares about business. Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. This coffee shop is a good start. But we cannot limit ourselves to just this place. Where do you want to go after this? Coachella. What? What are you going to do at Coachella? According to our research, there are many readings happening during Coachella. That is why we decided that the event will be our next target. Well, you're not wrong, but didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love? Yes, we noticed that, but we also noticed that we need to know a lot more about our things, including the breeding manners. That is what we'll study in Coachella. After that, we will be very ready to breed with so many female Earthlings. I shouldn't say this, but hell, that sounds like the best plan you've had since you got here. We know. We also surprised ourselves. But please, Miss Rhea, let us stop talking about our plan. We are here today. First, let us return to our spot behind the bar. So, our discussion with Miss Myrtle was stopped abruptly. Abruptly. In a sudden, unexpected, and sometimes unpleasant way. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What are you two doing together? It's nothing, we're just friends, you know? We just want to hang out and talk about our work. We both work in the same field, remember? Yes, that's it. I don't have that much experience in game development, you see? I thought your research was in computer graphics. Yes, but I've never made a game from scratch before. I was always a bystander. So I've been asking Myrtle for feedback from time to time. Today I want to thank her directly. But she arrived first, so I couldn't buy her a drink. Never mind that. I would refuse it anyway. But wait, you want to thank her directly? Does it mean you're done with your game? Excuse me, Miss Freya? It should be you are, not your. Oh, so you are correcting my grammar now, huh? It was a slip of the tongue, okay? I'm sorry. How did you even pick up on that anyway? It's not like what I'm saying is written down anywhere. It is written here. We just know. Back to you, Aqua. So, you are done with your game. There is quite a lot of things I need to polish and fix, but players can enjoy the experience from start to finish. What kind of feedback do you give people for a video game? That depends on the game, but in Aqua's case, most of my advice was about the pacing, control, and UI UX. It must be fun to have finished working on your creation. It surely removed some of the weight of my chest, just to replace it with another weight. You mean there is still more to come after you're done? I'm not done with my book. I just lost my job. And if I can't finish this draft on time, I'm done. And ever after all that, if it doesn't sell well, I'm even more done. Doubly done. I'm sorry to hear that, Freya. But please be more confident. I'm even starting to doubt myself. I read some of your short stories, you know? After our first meeting, I subscribed to the Evening Whisper app. And then I read some of the stuff you wrote. They are really good, you know? Some of them are better than others, but it's still an enjoyable experience to read them. So I'm excited to check out your book once it's done. You're too kind, Aqua. What you're going through is more or less the same as what Myrtle's going through. I'm sure you'll both be fine. You don't have to talk about it in front of other people. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm just that sharing is caring, you know? Okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people. I really am sorry. I know, I said thanks already, okay? Right? But you put so much emphasis on share. That's sarcasm. I know that. Aqua. I'm sorry if it sounds that way. But yeah, I kinda get what you're dealing with. Although, it's a bit different for me. What's your problem? Burnout. I've been working on something for 2 years straight, but no one outside the office knows about it. And those who do, don't seem to appreciate it at all. I thought Full Metal Conflict had a new game every 2 years? Yes. I don't really work on them. Not directly. So what do you work on? Secret project. I'll tell you under NDA. Oh, it's like off record? I'll tell you under Frienda, okay? Alright, I'm not with the paper anymore anyway. I'm part of special team. We're tasked with making a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP. Or, worst case, another FMC game in a different genre. Isn't that a dream job for some people? That's what I thought at first. You are a writer, right? Imagine being a writer, but you can't publish anything you write. For years. That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all. My team has been making pitches, dozens of them, hundreds, thousands. Out of all those countless pitches, only a handful got approved for prototyping, and so far, none of the prototypes have been approved. Ouch. There's only 7 of us on the team. The 7 samurai, that's what they said. So you haven't released anything for the last 2 years. Sometimes our team works to support others when they're going through a crunch cycle. They need to hit an almost impossible target. We jump in. No wonder you folks were considered The Seven Samurai. I guess, yeah. By the way, Martel, I just realized. What? Usually, developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right? More or less, yeah. When was the last time you had a vacation? Before I joined this company, I guess? That's like 4 years ago. Dude, no wonder you're so burned out. Yes, that's why. You need a vacation. But I can't just take one. You can. In fact, you will do it tomorrow. But tomorrow is... I'm not done yet. You will take tomorrow, the day off after, and another day off after off. But where should I go? Don't worry, I'll take care of that. You will? I'm going with you for this long weekend vacation. What about Max West? That's not this weekend. Forget about it for now. Hey, okay. But I can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? It's still a long weekend getaway, right? Alright. Oh, I'm so excited. Wow, Aqua. You look like a different person. Really? I'm sorry. Don't be. Okay, it's settled then. I need to go home now and prepare for our getaway. I'll come with you. To my apartment? No, we'll walk together to the bus stop just like last time. Oh, okay then. Everyone, see you next week, okay? Have fun. Take care out there. May you find joy during your vacation. Nice. Date weekend. Okay, see you folks later. Bye, Martel. They're cute. Vacation, huh? You definitely need one, Freya. I know, but not now. I got to finish this draft first. As we have said before, you can do it, Miss Freya. Thanks, Neil. Anyway, are you going to close anytime soon? Depends. Why? I'm in the mood for some writing. Then please, take your time. You sure? You want another drink to be going on with? Still on the house? I definitely won't say no. Galahad. Ginger chai latte, good to come. Yet warm, you serve. Friday, October 2nd. Wait, how long? Coffee talk. Okay. Should I stop here? I did 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Should I do one more, or how long am I playing? It's like 1.5 hours. Well, maybe I should stop here, so in the next stream I can finish this game. If I do the next day, it's the last episode, it will be very short. So I'm gonna finish here. Wait, let's see the newspaper first. The Evening Whispers is with the people for stricter gun laws. Oh. Scandalous. New healthier flurry sedative might be available sooner. Oh, that's a good news for Gala. Action video game. Rising Hell blamed for violence in school. Okay. Also, I want to check the Tomodachi. No, Tomodachi is no update. Perfect if unlikely combination of sour and bitter. Okay, someone is coming, but I'm gonna finish here. Thank you for watching and see you in the next stream. Bye bye.